What, you slept late, you say?
Yeah.
Sleeping late is the last of our problems today.
Well, what if it affects the rest of the performance?
I just deleted everything I had on here, on the camera. And I hope I saved the footage. It's from Michael too, so.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm cutting that. So I guess we are going to draw Moon Hunters. By the way, for those who don't know, Moon Hunters is a project on Kickstarter. Sadly, it has closed, but it will probably be on Steam or something, and they're definitely not paying us to say this, I swear to God, but you should probably check them out. Let's introduce ourselves. The audience has never ever seen us and probably will never see us because
It would just be floating hands. Yeah, I'm Jeta, or just call me Non. Jay? I don't know, to make it easy.
Jay. I'll call you Jay. Nobody really calls you Jay, but I'll call you Jay. So my name is Smithi Skunnawat. I guess both our names will be in the show notes. If this becomes a podcast, if it becomes a YouTube series, it'll be in the doobly-doo. So which faction do you want to draw? I was considering drawing the Wolf Clan, like a moon worshipping ritual, what we think looks like a moon worshipping ritual.
That's what you would do.
What would you do then? What do you want to do? We'll compromise.
No, well, why do we have to do the same thing?
Yeah, we do, because that's the whole point of the channel. We're gonna work through the problems together. Unless you don't want to.
Oh, like similar, but they have to be like same or else like.
Okay. Then okay. Basically, what do you want to do? I'm looking at Wolf Clan right now, and I'm thinking, this is probably the coolest. But what are you trying to do then?
I like the Wolf Clan best too, but I mean, I might just like draw their village life or something based on the...
Oh, it doesn't have to be moon
worshipping in ritual.
Okay. Well, it says here, the Wolf Clan is the most secretive of all tribes, closely guarding their knowledge of wild magic, so as not to lose the trust of the creatures they ally with.
Well, I see people with horns, like deer horns.
What does that actually say about how they treat their allies?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Right. The coolest guy I like is this guy. Anyways then. Okay, so why don't we just start trying to translate this pixel art into what we think, into the art we want to do. But we will see what problems we run into. See, I think I have it easy, because my guy's wearing robes, and body proportions can be hidden in the robes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're making him strike the same pose as in the original art?
Yes. You're not?
No, I'm making it my own pose.
Well, I don't see much of him because he's squatting down in it.
See, that's the hard part. That's why I thought, how are we going to go about this,
Yeah, so that's why I try to recreate it. Instead of thinking of something,
That's actually pretty smart.
But then, lack of creativity and such. You're so rude.
I think this channel is starting out a bit unfair because you have a huge advantage over me the way I'm seeing you draw right now.
What are you talking about? I don't even know how to shade properly.
Okay, how about this? As soon as I'm done with this, we trade and I'll shade for you because shading's the funnest part for me.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that.
Like, I don't get cry the beloved country. No, I'm joking. Anyone had that for high school?
The phrasing you chose to use, had, like, did you have schizophrenia? Did you had cry the beloved country? I think we're setting a good example for the young audience.
Nice.
Alright. Well, now that we just offended Mandela and his cohorts.
No, we didn't.
Was the film about, was Cry the Beloved Country set in the time of Mandela?
Not yet.
Oh, I know you're talking about something, apartheid something.
Yeah,
right?
apartheid, thank you.
Apartheid is like 50 years ago kind of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but...
Oh, okay, so it is in the, because Nelson Mandela was like 80 or something, right? Or 70.
Right, no, but he's not he did not come to prominence until the late 90s.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Who was the guy then? Wait, so Cry the Beloved Country was completely fictional?
No. It's based on the
But like it's
time before the apartheid.
non-fiction fiction. Like it's something that could possibly happen but didn't
Yeah, it's based.
necessarily.
It's not.
Okay. See, this is the problem. I don't know how to draw his proportions correctly because he's in a robe. So I really can't tell what the like proportions are gonna look like, and it's all complete guesswork here. That's the thing. Oh, you know what we forgot to say?
What?
What our channel is about. This is the first episode.
Right.
Didn't even talking about it. Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to describe it or
No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Basically, the channel is called 0 Hours Onwards because, well, the channel right now may be a misnomer because the point of the channel is to find a skill that we have had 0 hours of experience doing, and we are going to improve it to as close as possible to the number 10,000 hours. Now, obviously, we're not going to get to 10,000 hours with like
not 10,000 videos. That's like crazy.
no, yeah. 10,000 hours, to put in perspective, it's a full-time job for 5 years. And, you know, in that time, YouTube may probably have become virtual reality or something. I don't know the pace technology goes.
Or I don't know, maybe
No.
Baidu. Maybe Baidu came to prominence in 5 years time. Who knows?
Yeah. And we'll all have to speak Mandarin Chinese by then.
Yeah.
And then finally, our Mandarin teachers will be like,
That's racist.
I should probably cut that out.
Yes.
If you're listening and suddenly there was a bleep, that means that the editor has cut our racism out. But it
No,
wasn't.
not our racism, just you. We're kind of that out too.
Well, hold on. The point of the 0 hours is also assuming that we have 0 hours of video filming experience. So that stuff is all part of it. It's all part of our transition from noobness to
Noobness.
noobness. That's right.
No, don't use that. That sounds immature and amateurish. Well,
We are amateurs.
yeah, we're amateur, but we don't want to be immature, right? I think that's.
Yeah, that's true.
So just the character art, or do we draw the background, something along?
Well, right now we're pretty much having fun, so it's nothing serious. You can draw what you want.
See, I don't know how to draw fabric properly either. You know, like how the cloak drapes down when.
See, that's what the problem I faced when I was drawing this as well. At first time, I did cheat a bit. I drew before we met.
Then how would you call that 0 hours? You cheater.
Well, you do have experience on it. You know what? I'm gonna. Are they still on Facebook? The things you drew?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna put that in the show just so people can see how much more skill you have over me, and like that will hopefully excuse my terrible skills right now, as you can probably see on the screen.
I know it's not that great, and many of them I had models, and I took a long time to do each of them. And
See, model drawing I find easy. Model drawing is pretty easy for me, but imagination, you know, drawing with no reference has been the hardest task I've ever had to like.
do in your life.
Well, I don't know. I don't think anything beats ROTC though. Do you remember that?
No, our TC was a joke.
No, it was pretty hard.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I mean the that mountain that we had to go to, the mountain camp thing.
Yeah, I remember, but it's not hard. It's just stupid, just like the rest of it.
Right. But it was hard. You couldn't poo.
Let's not talk about that.
You could not poo. No, let's talk about it.
I thought we should be like appropriate.
Pooing is natural. Any baby will tell you that you poo.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that, okay?
Fine. I guess. I guess you're right for once, or I don't know. You know what? I suspect that one of the criticisms for the show will be that our
Yes.
discussions are too unstructured. We will have a lot of non sequitur talks. I presume will
Well,
be the.
we don't want to sound forced. So, does it have to be structured? Really?
It doesn't have to be, but I see. Okay, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and well, I guess this isn't a podcast because it's probably on YouTube. But the very common complaint I will hear about a podcast is that the people talking don't have a topic to talk about. And if you guys follow Hello Internet, which is CGP Grey, famous YouTuber's podcast on the podcasts or iTunes or whatever, he will literally write down and prepare a topic to talk about, just so he doesn't get that complaint of like, you guys are so unstructured. What do you think about that then?
Maybe next time. This time we do. Yeah.
Why don't you give me some advice? I'm feeling weird about my guy's back. Like, he is supposed to be bending down just a bit because I think he's an old dude, but
Yeah, it does not look like it's bending down.
yeah, what does it look like then?
It looks like his back is swelling or something. like he's something bulging
I know,
out
then
his
and then I
back.
probably have to like, would that fix it? I guess nice talking to you, and see each other next episode. All right, dear experts, leave a comment, subscribe.
And
Like-
comment, on what you think, what we could
Yes,
improve.
dear experts, yes, please do that. Please do. That is the main thing we want out of this, is for you, dear experts, to comment on how we can improve our skills, what we should do next. And I guess you can't see my face right now, but I'm really happy.
He's lying.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.